Hey ladies and gentlemen, what's up? It's Miss Purdy 4018, and as you can see by the title today, I want to rant. Well, you know what? Okay, I don't want to say rant because I just don't. Okay, but the title of this video is called Swagger Jacking, and the funny thing is, the reason why I named this title is because the other day my girl Badass Platinum was doing a review for a company, and I mean, the review was awesome. The person that she got jewelry from was beautiful, you know, different. But she just made a comment in her video about people swagger jacking off of other people's styles, and it's so funny that she, you know, like I said, she just made that video like a day or two ago, and then today I, you know, wake up and I'm doing my thing, checking my emails, and I see one of my YT sisters had a video up on a review she was doing for a company, and the company was the same company that had contacted me. This had been like maybe a month or two ago. It might have been even longer than that, and actually added me on Facebook. Anyway, let me just kind of get into this real quick. Swagger jacking, you know, I feel that I work very hard on my jewelry. I mean, you know, I take a lot of pride in my jewelry. You know, I hand paint them myself. I do everything myself, and it takes a lot of time and effort to create the different jewelry that I do create. So when somebody comes behind me and decides, you know, whether they're looking at my YouTube videos or they're looking at my Facebook page, and they decide, oh, I could do that, I'm gonna try that, and they swagger jack, no, that, it doesn't make me mad, but it irritates me because of the fact that I worked so hard to, you know, I guess make my jewelry unique as possible. I didn't want to have jewelry out there like everybody else. You know, that's why I decided to do puzzle pieces and all the other pieces that I do. And now to see, and it's funny because it's only a certain company that I see doing it. But I mean, I see a lot of other people doing the puzzle pieces, but they're different. For example, and this, because I don't want to come off in this video making it seem like I'm jealous or I'm not supportive of other companies, or I'm jealous that this other company is doing their thing, and or it's nothing like that. But for example, the reason this is how I want to kind of show y'all that, first of all, I do not mind supporting other companies or other businesses, whether it be jewelry, clothing, makeup, whatever, hair. I have no problem supporting other companies. I have no problem supporting other companies that sell jewelry that's similar to mine. For example, this is a perfect example, okay? There was a young lady who had contacted me the other day and asked if I wanted to do a swap. And so she was like, you know, I make puzzle pieces too. And honestly, when she first said I made puzzle pieces too, I said, oh God, you know, please don't tell me they're trying to bite off my style. Like, I hate that. I hate for somebody to, as bad as Platinum would say, swagger jack, okay, off somebody else's style. But you guys, I went to this girl's Etsy page, and I will put her link below because, you know, like I said, I 100% support other businesses any way I can. Whether it be just me, I haven't even received her products yet, but I'm supportive because the fact that she's doing her own thing, and she's her puzzle pieces is, I thought my stuff was unique, y'all. No, this girl, oh my God, like, I wish I could just go in her mind and just see what is going on, because her pieces are just unique. When I say unique, I mean unique, okay? They're unique, they're different, they're bold, they're colorful, and she's doing her own thing. And so, yeah, I mean, yeah, she's doing the puzzle pieces, but she's totally doing something that I never would have thought to do. Okay, like I said, I'm going to put her link below. She actually has a YouTube page too, and it's called Bankhead Styles. I hope I said that right. Yeah, Bankhead Styles, and it's here on YouTube, so you can check her out on YouTube. I'll put her link below to her YouTube page as well as her Etsy page. Y'all need to check out her Etsy page because it is bad, and they're very, very affordable too. Very affordable. But she, like I said, she's doing a totally different thing with her puzzle piece earrings, okay? Not biting off my style at all. Even though, yeah, they may be puzzle pieces, it don't matter. She's got her own designs. She's got, check her out and you'll see. If you, I mean, yeah, there is no comparison whatsoever. But this other young lady who is swagger jacking, and yeah, I'm gonna call you out, but I'm not gonna say any names because I'm not like that. But I'm pretty sure you're watching my video because you told me before you watch my videos, you had the audacity to add me on Facebook and tell me to look at your jewelry, knowing that going well you swagger jack for me, whatever. And then the messed up thing about it as well is that the same person that's swagger jacking, okay, like I said, not only did she add me on Facebook, so she sees the pictures that I make, so of course that's where she gets her ideas from. So she looks at Facebook and sees my stuff. She looks on my YouTube page, sees my stuff. She sees my subscribers. She sees anybody that might make videos for me, or or about me. She actually also had the audacity, I keep saying audacity, I'm sorry y'all, but she had the nerve, whatever, same thing, right? She had the nerve to ask one of my YT sisters to do a review for her jewelry. And that was a slap in the face too, because I know she watches my videos, and she just started her YouTube page, like literally just started YouTubing. Like she watched videos before, but she never had a channel. Yeah, so it's kind of a slap in the face, but you know what, I'm not going to worry about it because my true subscribers and the people who still want something that's unique and bold and different can still purchase from me if they want. I mean, you know what, the best of luck goes out to you, and like I said, I'm pretty sure you know who you are. The best of luck goes out to you, and I hope your business prospers. And I've seen a lot of your other jewelry, and a lot of your other jewelry is really nice. It's really beautiful, unique jewelry. But the puzzle piece earrings that you swagger jacked and you start adding your chains to them, be original. Find your own niche. You know what I mean? Do your own thing. Don't bite off somebody else's style that they've worked hard to create. Another thing I noticed on her page when my sis was doing a review for her is, I went to her Etsy page and she started carrying the anchor earrings. And so, and again, she liked my anchor earrings. She added the chains to them and stuff. The only different thing is she added little charms to hers. But be unique, do your own thing. Don't copy off somebody else's style, because you know what, somebody else is going to come behind you and probably do the same thing, and you're going to be irritated and you're going to be a little upset as well. So anybody out there, and maybe I need y'all's feedback too. I mean, do y'all think I'm wrong for being a little upset and irritated? Because I mean, for the businesses that, for example, if there's a t-shirt business or a t-shirt company on here that said, that makes really unique t-shirts, okay, and they have really unique sayings and just really unique designs, and then somebody else comes behind you and makes that same exact t-shirt, except the only difference is their t-shirts are, all black, and let's just say you make all white t-shirts, okay, with the designs. Well, they come behind you and they make all black t-shirts with the same exact design. You're gonna be like, what the heck? You know what I mean? Like, that's swagger jacking. You know what I'm saying? Be original. And it's, excuse me, guys. I don't know. Like I said, somebody, y'all out there who have your own businesses and have your own websites and you make jewelry or you make t-shirts or anything that you might sell that's unique and different, maybe y'all can comment and let me know how y'all feel about that, because like I said, I don't feel like I'm being jealous. I think it's honestly a little bit hurtful, and like I said, it's really irritating because like I said, I feel like I work very hard to create the jewelry that I make, and for somebody to come behind you and try to recreate the same thing except adding just a little thing, something different, adding a charm or a bead, or they might do the exact same thing you do, they just might change the name of it. That's really irritating. So all I want to say out there to anybody that out there might be thinking about making jewelry or anything like that, be original, be unique, do your own thing, find your own style, because who wants to buy jewelry that's the same from everybody? You know what I mean? So that's all I really want to say, is just be different. Find your own style, please, because as much as you might think, oh, that it's cute, when people see your other jewelry and they're like, I know I've seen that jewelry someplace else, you know what I mean? Like, that's just, it's just irritating. So anyway, that's my little it's not a rant. I'm not going to call it a rant, but that's my little thing on swagger jacking. It's just find your own style, okay, and quit biting off of mine, okay? So anyway, and if anybody is taking offense to this video right now, then 9 chances out of 10 you're the one that's swagger jacking off of somebody. So if you want to get offended, you can get offended, and I hope I don't lose subscribers over this video, but I'm just being real and I'm just being honest, okay? So like I said, if you're taking offense to it, then most likely you're the one that's swagger jacking, okay? And if you are, stop it. Be unique, find your own style, do your own thing. Okay? With that being said, thank you guys all for watching. I love you all, and I hope you have a blessed day.